Welcome back, everybody. From PJ Media, getting her out of here. Kathy Hochul, she is the governor of New York, unfortunately, the state where I still live, was told to leave the slain NYPD officer's wake. Yeah, good for her. Or good for the people at the funeral, I should say. Good for her being the slain officer's wife. Let's read on. Well, everybody wanted to get rid of Andy Cuomo. Well, how does that go? I think it's Aztec or an Inca saying, when the gods want to punish us, they answer our prayers. Well, you want to get rid of Andy Cuomo, this is what you got. It's amazing. The New York Post is now reporting that Hochul was not asked to leave, claiming that a source said Hochul only stayed 15 minutes. The Post says Hochul left after an animated conversation with Diller's widow. That means get the hell out. This week, services were held for the 31-year-old Jonathan Diller. Diller was a New York City police officer gunned down during a routine traffic stop. I won't even say the person that killed him's name. Hochul decided to attend Diller's wake. That decision might have been made out of her desire to pay her respects, which most people find dubious, and that's being kind, or out of a desire for a photo op, which many consider to be a more realistic scenario. Whatever her reasons, she did not stay long and was quickly shown the door. Now they say she wasn't asked to leave. Well, you can have somebody leave a funeral and not directly say get out with your attitude, body language. According to the report in the New York Post, Hochul arrived at the funeral home Thursday afternoon, which was the second day of the viewing. Hochul was there for all of 10 minutes before being informed that her presence was not wanted. Yeah, your presence is not wanted isn't really the same as being asked to leave. Oh, okay. In fact, someone was overheard saying, get her out of here. When she left, she was seen having what appeared to be an animated conversation with a man in a black suit. Hochul's departure was also met with applause from several cops standing outside. Yeah, let me give the applause to the police. Yep, Hochul is one among many New York politicians who have rightfully feeling the heat for lax laws and progressive policies that have given criminals the run in New York City. That's true, I'm sorry. You're indirectly responsible for this guy's death. That's just my opinion. And I don't think that's far stretch. If we were in a debate club, say in college, I think the side that debated for the fact that some of her policies is responsible for this would win the debate easily. Even if her heart was in the right place, she should have the grace to recognize that she would have been persona non grata at the wake. After all, Hochul and the people of her ilk have no grasp of responsibility or unable or unwilling to connect the dots between their policies and social decay and chaos. Yeah, it's never them. Oh, there are unforeseen circumstances or unforeseen consequences, and yeah. They either ignore the consequences of their actions. They believe that if they just hang in there long enough, the wonders of progressivism will magically right the ship of state. Unbelievable. Earlier this week, the Sergeants Benevolent Association president sent a letter to the members of the New York City Council. I used to be a city councilman upstate New York, so not as big as New York, but the job's the same, with a warning that they did not attend. He said they were morally responsible for Diller's death, adding that their presence would be a stain on the legacy of a true hero who made the ultimate sacrifice. Good for them. Good for them. Joe Biden was in New York yesterday as well. Biden, of course, was getting ready for a star-studded fundraiser, gathering of narcissistic power people. I won't use the word there. After all, it takes quite a bit of cash to try to highlight what few silver linings may exist in the Zeppelin wreck of an administration. Yep. I did a video. You're going to see if you go back what I think the response from the White House was absolutely ridiculous and total bullshit. It was probably for the best, as a visit by Biden would have been received with less enthusiasm than Hochul's. Be that as it may, unlike Biden, President Trump made time to attend dealer's wake. Now let's listen to what President Trump has to say.
Thank you very much. Well, thank you very much, everybody. I want to thank Bruce and all of the people that have worked so hard to make this area beautiful and safe. And this is what happened, is such a sad event, such a horrible thing. And it's happening all too often. And we're just not going to let it happen. We just can't. 21 times arrested, this thug. And the person in the car with him was arrested many times. And they don't learn because they don't respect. They're not given the respect. The police are the greatest people we have. There's nothing and there's nobody like them. And this should never happen. I just visited with a very beautiful wife that now doesn't have her husband. Stephanie was just incredible. Their child, brand new, beautiful baby, sitting there innocent as can be. Doesn't know how his life has been changed. But the Diller family you'll never be the same. You can never be the same. And we have to stop it. We have to stop it. We have to get back to law and order. We have to do a lot of things differently because this is not working. This is happening too often. It's an honor to be here. And again, I want to just thank all of you folks for allowing this. And Bruce, thank you. Bruce has been a friend of mine for a long time. He's done an incredible job out here. But this is such a sad occasion.
I think that's enough. I think we got the point from President Trump. Yeah, it's their lives are changed forever. They'll never be the same. How can somebody be arrested over 20 times in a 3-year period and not be in jail? And I don't want to hear this bullshit about innocent till proven guilty. Fine. 21 plus times? Come on. Hochul's presence and Biden's absence illustrate the smug, tone-deaf, and entitled attitude of most of today's Democrats in power. Let me read that part of it again. The smug, tone-deaf, and entitled attitude of most of today's Democrats in power. What a well-written sentence. They have no understanding or compassion for the people who must live with their mistakes. They likely even view those people with contempt. Some do. Some do. That's true. So whether she was asked earlier to her face to get out, was told to leave, your presence is not welcome here, is probably how it went down. To me, it's all the same. I'm surprised she had the balls to do it. It's amazing to me. One thing about progressive Democrats, they are some of the most self-unaware people that I have ever seen. And I had hundreds and hundreds of discussions in my convenience store over the years when I used to be a city councilman and even after. It's incredible to me. They have absolutely no sense of consequences from what they believe in their actions. And when things flip back on them and things go to shit because of their policies, it's always somebody else's fault or as an unforeseen consequence. Gee, let's pass a law that said starting tomorrow in New York State, all people have to leave their cars unlocked. Can't lock your vehicle. Then about a year goes by, and the burglaries in cars and theft of cars goes up tenfold. They go, gee, we were just trying to keep them unlocked just in case police need to get in emergencies, and they give some bullshit excuse why they did it. We didn't know this would happen. We didn't know that, you get wet when it rains outside. They're so clueless. They see one of their policies made into a law, and all they see is what they want it to become or what they want it to do. Policies, laws, they say will do a certain thing. And 99 times out of 100, it always comes back on you and flips. And they're like astonished that these policies don't work. It's not the policies they think. It's the racist institutions and so much bullshit. Well, folks in New York, me included, we're stuck with it. Of course, I didn't vote for her. I voted for Zeldin in a second. Probably the most proudest vote I've ever cast for governor of New York. It's just, it's amazing to me. Absolutely clueless, plastic people that are arrogant and condescending, clueless, self-unaware. And they're in charge. I don't know how the hell these people end up being in control of so much. Until the next time, God bless, goodbye, and good luck.